So the first thing you need to do once you've clicked on the link is to create your own copy by clicking on the link to fork. You'll find this link as follows. By clicking on that, making sure you are logged in already, it will create a copy now saved in your own area. So the first thing we're going to look at is adding an external link into our website. Now the way we're going to do this is we're going to add it in at the bottom of the page so that when the user wants to look at our website, they can choose to go and play it online at the bottom of our page. So I'm going to start this by adding in at the bottom of our page a new paragraph. Starting a paragraph tag like so. I then need to add in our tag for our hyperlink. Now that starts with an A for our hyperlink one, and then we type in href equals. Now if it comes up, you can actually click it and it'll actually leave you with that space. If not, you will have to type it in. Now I'm going to show you first of all, before I start typing it in, the website we're going to use. So if I open up a new tab, so that website is supermarioplay.com. Now this is our website where if the user clicks on it, they can go and actually play Super Mario online. So what we need to do now is take a copy of that address, the full address. So I'm going to select it like so. You can do that by highlighting it as follows, and I'm going to copy that. I can do that using Control and C on my keyboard, or you can right click on it or whatever device you're on. Make sure you select the whole text and then copy. Right, going back to my website, I'm now going to paste that address into between the two speech marks, like so. So that's the full address for the website. I now need to close my tag for my A. I then need to write down what text I want the user to be able to click on to select this hyperlink. And I'm going to use the words play online, which helps to show the user that that's what they can click on to be able to do it. I then need to first of all close my A tag and then obviously close my paragraph as well. I'm now going to run that to check that it works. So first of all, I can see that obviously it's running the window there. I'm going to open that up in a new tab, and if I scroll down to the bottom of my web page, you can see I now have a link created. Now it's underlined and it's in a different colour, and that's because it has correctly been set up as a hyperlink. If I click on it, you can see first of all, like stated earlier on in the PowerPoint, it's changed to a hand, which obviously shows that it's collecting a link. You can see that as I do it, and you can see if I hover over it, it also tells me what website it's going to go to. If I click on that, it has opened up the website we wanted. Notice it's opened up in the same tab we were in. There is ways of making it open in different tabs, but at the moment we're going to leave it at that. The next thing we're going to look at is adding a second page to our website so that we can create an internal link on our website. Now to do this, I need to go first of all over to my files section. I need to add a file in. Now I'm going to add a page in which is all about coins. So we've done about mushrooms, we now need to do about coins. So I'm going to call this page coins.html and then press enter. Now you'll notice that first of all, as soon as I've done that, the icon of it has changed to match the other one. Now it's come up as a blank file. Now when we first started creating our website with our index, if you look back, you remember that it had all these extra things in it. In order to get that into my new page, I'm going to need to copy it. So I'm going to copy, first of all, the first lines all the way up to the start of my body. So I'm going to select all of that. I'm going to copy that. Again, I can do it by right clicking, or I can click Control C on my mouse, on my keyboard. I'm going to go to here and I'm going to paste that in. I'm then going to go to the bottom of my index page and I'm going to copy the bottom section. At the bottom of my website, I'm going to copy the closing body tag and the closing HTML tag. So just the bottom 2 lines like so. And again, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to pop that into my page here, making sure that the body tags line up and the HTML tags line up. My website is now ready to get started. So I need to add a title in. So I'm going to add it as a H1 tag. And I'm going to add a title of coins into that. And I'm also going to then close that tag. If at any time these tags don't come up for you to select, don't forget you can type them in fully. I now need to add a paragraph in. And you can select yourself what text you would like to put in here. Okay, and then obviously close my paragraph. And I'm going to add an image in as well. So first of all, I need to go and get an image. So I'm going to go and find an image. I'll find it on Google. And it'll be a Super Mario coins image. So let's have a look at some of these images and we'll choose an image to make sure we've got one that's suitable. I think I'm going to go quite like this one here with the Super Mario logo in it. So if I select on that one, I'm going to right click, I'm going to save that image, making sure it's saved into a folder that I can access easily. Make sure I rename it coins image and save that. And then all I need to do is to go back to my website and upload that image in to make sure I can use it. So add that file in. And if I go and find it in my downloads, there it is. Let's open that. And then I should be able to add that in. So IMG SRC. And again, I can select that there. I can then type in my coins image .jpg. I can then make sure I select my width. And we'll go for, I don't want it too big, so we'll just go for 50% on that one. Like so. And let's run that to make sure that's working. Now notice it comes up first of all in my first page. Now I can't see that second page until I've added in a link from the first page. So we're now going to go back to my first page and make sure we add an image in. So after my link for this, I'm going to add in another paragraph. And again, starting with href equals, that I'll select it again because it makes it a lot easier. Now, this time I don't need to type in the HTTP because it's an internal link I'm creating. So all I need to do is to type in the name of my page, which is coins.html. Again, close that tag, make sure we'll have coins in there, and then we'll close our A tag, and again close our paragraph. Okay, let's run that again, and let's open that again in our new tab. Well, it opens, so refresh that, so make sure it comes back up. And we scroll down to the bottom, you can see we've now got a link to our coins, and if I click on that, that takes me to my coins page. Okay, obviously not very interesting at the moment. You can make that much more interesting if you wanted to look at centering your image like you did last time, and obviously you'll have your own bit of text in there, and you can also choose to change the title and things like that. Okay, but that shows you how the link has worked. Now, obviously at the moment, we can't get back to our first page by clicking on anything. Yes, we could click our back, but it would be nice if we had a link to get back to our home page. And that's what I will show you next. So I'm now going to show you how to add an internal link using an image. So to do this, first of all, I wanted to add this in to my second page of my website so I could get back to my first page all about mushrooms. So what I've done first of all is I've been and got a picture of a mushroom. So you need to go and do this first before you start doing this. Once you've collected a picture of a mushroom and saved it, you then need to go to the page we're going to add it into, which obviously is our coins.html page. I'm going to add this in at the bottom of the page. So first of all, I'm going to press enter, leave myself a bit of space. I'm going to pop it inside a paragraph again, mainly so it comes up separately, and then obviously add my, because it's going to be an internal link, I need my href in there. Again, quickly selecting that. Now this is going to link me back to my first page, so that's my index.html. That's what I need to enter in. Closing that. So now is where I'd normally add the bit of text in I want highlighted, but obviously I want an image in this time. So using the same code we've used previously for an image, which you can see just on this line above, I'm going to do the same here. So selecting my image, src, I then need to write down mushroom.png. Notice it's not a JPEG this time, it's still a file type which is an image one. Obviously yours might be a JPEG, but mine is a PNG file. Let's pop that in, obviously close that, choose a width, sorry, before we go any further. Now I only want this to be a small image, I don't want a big one, so I'm only going to go for, let's say 5% this time. And that way it'll only produce a very small picture, which is all I need. Okay, and obviously now we've put our image in, we now need to close our A, close our A, and obviously close our paragraph as well. There we are. So now we should be ready to go. So let's run this again. Okay, and again, go back to my page here, refresh my page, and let's go to our second page again. So again, click on my coins page, and hopefully you should see a picture of a mushroom, which we do. Now, what should happen is when I click on this mushroom, and again, watch for the mouse turning to a hand. If I click on that, it's taken me back to my index page, which is exactly what I was looking for. And now I have a way of going between my two pages, to my coins page and back to my mushrooms page.